Breana with this week's For Your Community. Today we are talking about the Shatterproof Boston 5K, and here to discuss that with us is CEO and founder Gary Mendell. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Breana. Thanks for having me.
So for those of us who are not aware at home, tell us a little bit about the Shatterproof Foundation and what it is that it does.
Sure. I think many people have heard about the addiction epidemic happening in this country, and tragically it took my son's life a little over 7 years ago. But from that, I saw that for every major disease in this country, there was one well-funded national organization that was leading the fight to protect our families, like for cancer or heart or diabetes, and there was nothing like that for addiction. So I left my business, spent 2 years developing a business plan to do that for this disease. And so that was the start of our organization, with a vision that our society would look this disease straight in the eye, like any other disease, and protect our families with evidence-based prevention, treatment, and recovery. And most importantly, without any stigma or shame or discrimination against those with this disease.
Yeah, you talk about stigma and education, and that's kind of the basis of where it has to start, right?
Absolutely.
To make a real change. Can you talk about that?
Yes, the foundation of all of it is getting the country to think differently about this disease. And that starts with education, which leads to change in attitudes, which leads to change in behaviors. There are over 20 million people in this country who are addicted to drugs and alcohol, many of them doing well. But the shame they feel every day when they open their eyes, of feeling like an outcast to our society, of all the touch points they feel like, you're addicted, why don't you try hard enough? Or you're addicted, maybe it's a disease, but I don't want to go near you. It's that feeling of social isolation, of not getting proper health care, of not being offered the right opportunities in your career, because people think incorrectly that most people don't do well, and most people do well. It's that education piece and changing the way we think about it, the way we've done with AIDS, the way we've done with marriage equality, the way we've done with domestic violence. That's what this is all about. You change that, and less people will become addicted, because prescribing practices will be different, and practices in teenage years will be different. It'll move into the healthcare system like any other disease and treat it that way without any shame or stigma.
It says here that every dollar raised helps save lives and transform the addiction treatment system. So what is it that's not working about the current system or that you're trying to change?
Sure.
And if we can get a quick answer.
Yeah, that's a hard one. It's a quick answer to say everything. There are still, for the opiate epidemic, doctors have been trained recently to prescribe way too many opioids that are needed, so that retraining needs to happen. Treatment needs to come into the healthcare system, and we need to educate the public that this is a disease and that people do recover. Actually, most of them recover, and that we need to eliminate any of the shame and stigma that goes along with it. And for this walk particularly, that's coming up, we say 5K, but the public should know it's a walk or a run, and most people walk. And you can walk without raising money if you don't want to, but we encourage people to raise money for the cause because we're using it for those programs. We're building, in Massachusetts is one of the 5 states we're doing it in, we're building a quality metric system for treatment programs. So any family in the state of Massachusetts, starting in May when it comes out, will be able to see which treatment programs are delivering what level of quality to what they're looking for. And they've never had that before. We're piloting it in 5 states. That's where, programs like that, that's where the money's going for.
So we want to put the information up on the screen for everyone at home so they can get the details here. So again, this is the Shatterproof 5K Boston. And like you said, it is a walk run. You can do either or. It is Sunday, September 22nd at Franklin Park. The event gets started at 7:30 in the morning, and then the run walk kicks off at 9 a.m. And it's suggested that you donate, you sign up in advance, you do pay. It's really a small fee here. And if someone can't make it but they want to help, they can volunteer for the event and get involved in other ways. So lots of ways to help.
And that's shatterproof.org. And Breana, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you for being here with us. We'll be right back.